What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome here today to ESPN's Best 25 Under 25 Ranking Young Stars by Future Potential list. So this is like a known thing in pretty much the NBA world and the media, the YouTube, just anybody that does the ranking videos. You're a top 25, under 25. It's a pretty cool experiment or just thing to do because the NBA is just flooded with young talent, absolutely flooded. And there's probably 35 guys that should be on this list, but you can only have 25. So ESPN just made this a couple days ago, and there's been some controversy about it. I think I heard LaMelo was really high. Maybe Ben Simmons was really low. That's what I was kind of hearing on Twitter. But I wanted to react to it for a video for you guys today. So if you guys enjoy these videos, drop a thumbs up. And shout out to ESPN. I just gave them $5.99 to read this article because, you know what, I'll do this. And I think they had something else that I'm going to use ESPN Plus for. What was it? Oh, I think it was like their new mock draft. I think Jonathan Givony of Draft Express, their top draft guy, or that makes mock drafts. He dropped a mock draft. I'll probably be reacting to that tomorrow. So without further ado, we should get into this. Now, I think they have it 1 to 25. Should I react to it from 25 to 1? Yeah, I'm going to do that. All right, so coming in at 25, we have Collin Sexton, and you can see Lonzo's in at 24. So Lonzo is ahead of Sexton. Honestly, I am definitely fine with that because Lonzo can do a lot more than I think Sexton can do on the court and help you win. When it comes to the defensive side of the ball, the passing, honestly, the shooting probably isn't that much different. I'm just trying to look at their splits, and it's also based on potential. And Collin Sexton is a fantastic scorer, but is he more of a ceiling raiser, or is he like a floor raiser? Like, can he be the 1 or even a 2 on a really good team? I mean, we haven't seen it yet. He's having an incredible season. Like, this is probably more than what the Cavs imagined when they drafted him. But will he be able, as he is shooting 35 from 3 on pretty good volume, to be a number 1 or number 2? Or is he going to need to have some better talent in front of him? And I think Lonzo will complete your team more. Yes, he won't be your top 2, maybe even top 3 scorer on your team, but he will provide you defense, passing, shooting, and that's pretty much what you need in the NBA. Sexton, he plays like a shooting guard more than he is really a point guard because, I mean, his height, he's 6'1", but he plays shooting guard for them. And I wouldn't say he's really a great defender on that side of the ball. And he is averaging 4.2 assists. And he could probably average in the 6s one day if his usage goes up. But what is his usage actually this year? I'm kind of curious. So his usage is at almost 29%. And what is Lonzo's at? Lonzo's has to be a little bit lower, correct? Yeah, way lower. So I agree with that. I would have Lonzo at 24. So let's see who they have above. Jarrett Allen at 23. Okay. Obviously, the centers that can't shoot or space the floor are already dropping in value. Like, we know that immediately. If you're a center, big man, you can't shoot, hurt your value. But Jarrett Allen is a really good player. He's a really good rim protector. He's a great shot blocker. He's a fantastic inside rebounder. Like, yeah, like, you can't say rebounding is a super, like, important skill, but he's very good at getting offensive rebounds, as that just popped up. Okay, no, that's not Jarrett Allen. I just wanted to see how many offensive rebounds he averages a night. I'm curious at this point. So he averages about 3 offensive rebounds. Okay, but Jarrett Allen at 23, I'd probably have Lonzo and Sexton in front of them. And then, like, I think I already found out that RJ Barrett doesn't even make the list. So, yeah, I would have probably RJ in front of Jarrett Allen and Lonzo and even Sexton. Maybe not Lonzo, I don't know. But let's see who's here at 22. John Collins seems kind of low. Yeah, he's averaging 18 points, 7.7 rebounds. Yes, having 9 games where he's attempted 9 or fewer field goals. Yeah, I guess he's not really a huge focal point of the offense there in Atlanta. But, okay, 19 isn't terrible. He's an incredible offensive talent. His usage has definitely gone down this year. Yeah, it's dropped barely. But his shot attempts have gone down, correct? Yeah, they've gone down by almost 2 field goal attempts a game. But we'll see. He's going to probably get extended by the Hawks, and we'll see if I would have had him in front of anybody above. But I would have had John Collins in front of all 3 of these guys. 21 is Tyrese Halliburton. I like the Tyrese Halliburton love. 21, that's good with me. I talked about him. He could pass, he could shoot, he could play defense. Boom, that's the 3 things you need. Great in transition, smart on-ball, off-ball defender. And he's also great in the pick and roll. So 21, Halliburton, I love that a lot. DeAndre Ayton coming in at number 20. Okay. Would I have Ayton in front of all these guys? Probably. But Ayton's his numbers are a little bit down this year. Obviously, you're adding a scorer on Chris Paul, but then again, they lost Oubre. But I know his points have gone down by a little bit, but I'm guessing his field goal attempts have also gone down. I don't know why, though. He should be the number 2 scorer on that team, and I believe Chris Paul is scoring more per night than he is, correct? Yeah, by 1.5. So I wish he was getting more field goal attempts. I feel like 10.4 a night for your former number 1 overall pick isn't great. For someone that's going to be 23 soon. But I would probably have Ayton, like, based on potential, how they were doing this, yes, I would have Ayton in front of all these guys. But then potential, why is Jarrett Allen in the top 25? Like, where do we think his ceiling is at? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So next up, we have at 19, we got Anthony Edwards. Okay, the Ant-Man in his rookie season. Obviously, he had a really poor start to the season, but he has been picking it up as of late, and he's been playing a lot better. And it's probably going to be the rookie of the year. Even though his percentages are still not very good, but he's averaging 18 points a night, and over his last 2 weeks, it's been great. Because LaMelo being hurt, he's probably going to win it. Like if you look at his numbers since February 6th, so the last 2 months, he's averaging 21 points on. I mean, the efficiency isn't very good. Like, it's just he's shooting what in that stretch. He's shooting 41 from the field, not good. 31 from three, not good. 76 from the line, not great either. He's not very efficient. He's not very efficient, but he does have these crazy games. I mean, I don't know. He's a very hit or miss guy, but I don't. Would I have him in front of RJ? I guess. Because he's definitely having a better rookie season, even though the efficiency's down than RJ was having. Would I have him in front of Halliburton? No. I guess potential. Yeah, the potential is obviously there. The star potential is there in Edwards more than it is in Halliburton. Okay. Who we got at 18? We got Domantas Sabonis. He's still got to be there. Wow, he just makes the list. But yeah, he's got 2 All-Star appearances. Not a flashy player, doesn't play in the biggest market. But he's, I think, a underrated player. And he's still, one of the best big men in the league. I want to say he's a top 3 big man. No, but, he's a 2-time All-Star. He's a really good player. He's efficient from the field. I think he's a very smart player on the court. His 3-point percentage got up a little bit this year, which you like to see. And it's passing. He's averaging 6 assists. If you're getting that out of year 4, that's amazing. Maybe he should be playing the 5. Who knows? But, yeah, if they did this list 25 days later, he would not be on it. Or 26 days. So, 17, we got Mikal Bridges. Okay. Over. See, I don't even know if I would take Mikal over RJ Barrett. I don't want to sound biased. Mikal Bridges is a phenomenal player. And he's stepped in and had a most improved type season. Not going to win it, but definitely need some credit there. But he's been phenomenal from 3. And we know what he can provide on the defensive end. He's crazy athletic. He's got crazy length. And he's a really good player. I would just have off potential Sabonis, Edwards, Aiden, Halliburton, Collins, at least above him. But, Mikal Bridges is a great player. I'm glad he made the top 25. I just feel like 17 is a little bit high. Next up, we have Trae Young at 16. Wow. Okay, I'm glad they're valuing defense, I guess. I guess they really are. But Trae Young, his field goal percentage isn't great, and it hasn't really been his career, but he's been a phenomenal 3-point shooter. And, he's a great scorer. He's a fantastic passer, but his defense hurts a lot. They got to find that shooting guard that they could put next to Trae Young and help him out on the defensive side of the ball. Is that a Victor Oladipo? I don't know if they're going to look at that in free agency, or maybe they end up with one in the draft. But just Halliburton next to him would have been really fun. But Trae Young at 16, okay. Potential, I feel like it should be a little bit higher. Ja in front of Trae by 1 spot. That's fine. Obviously, Ja hasn't been crazy efficient this year either, right? Obviously he's not a great 3-point shooter, and his field goal percentage is 44%. He's one of the best young point guards in the league. It's just who would I have, Trae or Ja, potential-wise? I guess Ja, because he can develop into way better of a defender than Trae Young probably can. Are they actually the same? Okay, he's 6'3", Trae Young 6'1". Michael Porter Jr. at 14. I like that love. Michael Porter Jr. has been phenomenal over these... I didn't mean to do that, but he's been phenomenal over these last couple weeks. He is averaging 17 this year. He's shooting amazing from 3. This guy has all the potential in the world if he stays healthy, which he has been. He's been playing 30-plus minutes a lot lately, so you could think that he could play... actually normal minutes and play a lot. And in the last 24 games, he's putting up crazy numbers. Crazy efficient. Now, would I have him in front of Trae Young and Ja? That's tough. That really is tough. I think I would disagree. I think I would put him at 17, but have Trae and Ja just slightly above him. 23, Jamal Murray. I disagree. I would have Trae, Ja in front of Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray is a great player. It's just I don't know if he's a ceiling raiser either. He's been a lot better as of late. He was actually my most improved pick this year. He's been really good this year as a 3-point shooter, 100%. I feel like he plays more of a shooting guard role than he's kind of like a Colin Sexton, but he's always been the primary guard for them, or point guard or ball handler. And they have, I don't know. I think I would take Ja and Trae Young over Jamal Murray, but hey, I could be wrong. Or not wrong, but you might have a different opinion than me. That's just what I think, especially potential-wise, because how much better do we think? Can Murray ever score above 25 points a night? I don't know. We'll see. Jaylen Brown at 12. Okay, I would definitely take Jaylen Brown in front of everybody behind here, so that is good with me. On to 11, Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram in front of Jaylen Brown? Yeah, I think what he could do just more on the offensive side of the ball. Ingram not a bad defender. I would say Jaylen Brown's a little bit better on the defensive side. But I think Ingram in front of everybody here is definitely justified. On to 10, we got Shai in front of Trey and Ja and Jamal Murray. Potential-wise, I could see it. I mean, yeah, like the potential is definitely there in Shai, and he's not played with like the best teams. I mean, like his rookie season, he played with a good Clippers team. I guess last year he was on a solid Thunder team, so he has been on solid teams. And he's, yeah, like next year, he's averaging 50, 40, 80. He's been really good this year. He is currently hurt, unfortunately, but yeah, I think I'm fine with him being at 10. Number 9, we have Bam Adebayo. Would you have Bam in front of Brandon Ingram for what you can get out of a wing scorer that could score 27 points a night sometimes, or at least 25 but I guess Bam is just like such a unique style of play from a big man for what he can do in the passing game, the scoring game inside, and he just like can change the, like he's the guy, like he's an exception for bigs that can't shoot. Like you have Embiid who can kind of shoot, you have Jokic who can shoot, you have Cat who can shoot, but Bam Adebayo, like he really can't shoot, but what he can do on the court, because he's just a fantastic ball handler for his size. Would I take him in front of Shai Ingram and Jaylen Brown? That's tough. But I could definitely see the reasoning. 8, Devin Booker, okay. I would probably take Booker in front of everybody mentioned, but let's just see who they have in front of Booker. So they're going to have Mitchell in front of Booker. They have Ben Simmons at 7. Okay. Yeah, I feel like people, like, he'll go through these rough patches with scoring every year, and everyone's like, oh, he's overrated. But his defense doesn't change. Yeah, he's not been, like, a great offensive player this year, but we really know his offense for what it is. He's always going to probably be around, like, 15 to 17 points a night. And because unless he develops an outside shot, his game is very limited there. But what we know is he's going to be a great defender, a top passer in the league. It's just like, I guess, where it comes in with the turnovers and if he's going to actually be limited on the 3-point arc. So I would Booker over Simmons. Yeah, I think so, but it's not the end of the world. Fox at 6. Wow. I kind of like it. Fox was actually like my second guy for most improved, but he's been phenomenal this year in Sacramento. Now, he isn't a great shooter from 3. Like, he's very inconsistent there. I guess his sophomore year was kind of an outlier. But, like, if he wasn't in Sacramento, I feel like people would look at him completely different. And he's an incredible passer. He's incredible in transition. A great ball handler. A great inside scorer. But would I have him in front of even Simmons, Booker, Bam, Shai, and Ingram? I don't know. I'm fine with putting him over Trey. I can get behind that. I can definitely get behind him over Ja. But potential-wise, I mean, I guess we would have to see. Like, yeah, like Shai has been playing with some great players. Same with Brandon Ingram. Same with Bam Adebayo. Same with Brown. Same with Murray. Same with Ja. Okay, like not incredible players in Trae Young, but like who's the best player De'Aaron Fox has ever played with? Buddy Hield, Harrison Barnes, Tyrese Halliburton. Like, it's not great. Like, imagine him, like, you replaced him and Ben Simmons in the markets and who he plays for. You'd just be looked at a lot different, I think. 5, Jason Tatum, okay. I would definitely have Jason Tatum in front of everybody there. Let's see who they got at 4. Donovan Mitchell. I disagree. Now, I am all for Mitchell in front of Booker. I can definitely get behind that. But can I get behind Mitchell in front of Tatum? No, I cannot. I cannot. Like, he's a great two-way player, but for what Tatum does and where, like, potential-wise, I'll take the 6'8 wing who could score 25 a night and be efficient from 3, from the field. Yeah, his inside scoring isn't still the best, but it's better this year. And somebody that gets to the line 4.5 times a night. How many, I'm just wondering how many times is Mitchell? He gets there 5.5. That's pretty good. But I would say Tatum's defensive potential is probably a little bit better. Now, he's getting up there. He's 23, so we kind of already know where these guys might be defensively unless they have a crazy jump one year. But Mitchell is probably a better overall defender. But, like, I don't know, potential-wise, I would take Tatum. Let me know if you disagree down below. LaMelo at 3. Yeah, this is what I heard, that it was way too high. I disagree with this. I think 3 is way too high for what we know his potential. So you're saying he's a guarantee to be better than Jason Tatum? That's tough. I think we're being a little overzealous, and we're just way too early on this to really, like, give him 3. I would probably put him near 10. because I would take Shea over LaMelo. I would. Maybe it's the name value. Zion at 2 and Luka at 1. Yeah, those I'm fine with. I would probably even have Tatum in front of Zion due to defense and kind of positional size, but I am fine with Zion being 2. It is what it is. I mean, he's been incredible this year, and Luka at 1, that is a no-brainer. So yeah, that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know down below what you agree or disagree with, and if you guys enjoy, drop a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.